Hello and welcome to this week's Steam Wishlist chart show, coming to you every Thursday at 6 p.m. This is a weekly rundown of the top 20 upcoming games on Steam based entirely on your wishlists. So let's see who's taken the top spot this week. A game not troubling the top 20 yet, but it really should be, is Angerfoot, which drops 4 places to 90. I'm not sure why you're all sleeping on this FPS, which has you wielding the power of your foot and a variety of weapons to stampede through enemies and reach the exit in the fastest time possible, but if this looks like something you would enjoy, you're in luck. There's a free demo available on Steam right now. Also yet to crack the top 20 is Mouse, which is a new entry at 63. Developed and published by Fumi Games, this FPS, inspired by 1930s cartoons and a certain mouse who's now out of copyright, will have us assuming the role of a private detective in Noir City. Full of unique weapons, power-ups, and boosting a light-hearted twist to the traditional shooter, this one is due in 2025, so get it on your wish lists and we'll move into the top 20. Down 2 places at 20 this week is Infection Free Zone. Like No Fire, the role-playing game set on a planet the size of Earth makes its way into the top 20, climbing 2 places to 19. At 18 and continuing to climb up the chart is Starry Studios' Once Human, and Rooted holds on to the number 17 spot. This solo and multiplayer survival game featured in the Gamescom 2022 edition of the Future Game Show and has been dropping updates on development ever since. Set around the year 2100, you play as one of the last few survivors and must salvage, build, craft, and hunt to stay alive. The single-player action RPG Dragon's Dogma is at 16, the 15th spot goes to Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, and bodycam FPS Unrecord is sitting at 14. Touted as a tactical shooter that will feature complex dialogue and innovative gameplay mechanics, this was one of the first titles to introduce us to the bodycam style camera. How much the detective elements will feature remains to be seen, but we'll be keeping an eye on this one. Blight Survival holds on to the number 13th spot after climbing 2 places last week. At 12, it's Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which is now due for release in 2024, and Nightingale sits just outside the top 10 at 11. Into the top 10 and down 1 place this week is The First Descendant. This is a third-person looter shooter being developed in Unreal Engine 5, where you have the option to tackle solo or co-op missions depending on the size of your squad. Although you should expect to encounter some truly huge bosses, whichever option you choose. Moving up 1 place to the number 9 spot is Pal World. At 8 and due for release into early access on January 24th is co-op survival action RPG Enshrouded. And Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, which is due in Q1 of this year, is at 7. Vin Diesel stars as Santiago as he seeks to protect his daughter Mika from a world filled with dinosaurs and humans struggling for dominance in Arc 2, which is at 6. Frostpunk 2 from 11-Bit Studios is a non-mover at 5. Black Myth Wukong, due for release in August, comes in at 4. And this week's number 3 is once again taken up by Hollow Knight Silksong. Featured in the PC gaming show Most Wanted back in November, but the last official trailer we got for this beautiful action-adventure game was back in 2022. Here's hoping the rumours of an imminent release date are true, and we'll be exploring the world of Silken Song very soon. Historical city builder Manor Lords is still sitting at number 2. And at number 1 we have Hades 2. Now in its 4th week at a number 1 spot, this sequel from Supergiant Games is dominating the charts. There's still no official release date, but the team have stated that it's launching into early access in Q2 2024. So if you're interested and haven't done it already, get it on your wish list. And that completes the top 20. If you'd like to know where your favourite game is in the charts, comment below and it might just feature in next week's countdown. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and why not subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week on Thursday at 6 p.m. for another Steam Chart Show.